Who doesn't love summer camps? No one can resist the promise of s'mores and swimming in the lakes and hours of exploration in the woods and nature. I want to welcome you to a retreat in the mountains of Mongolia, the magic. I am Tonya D, a holistic shaman, medium, and otherworldly life coach and subtle energetic surgeon. I'm extending an invitation for you to experience the serenity of Mongolia's majestic mountains, lush hills, relaxing in a peaceful atmosphere of a traditional Mongolian temple, surrounded by the warmth, the glow of the crackling bonfires. Join us for an unforgettable experience as we explore the ancient culture, nomadic ritual, shamans, villages, the origins, exploring the beauty of Mongolia's unique landscape, discovering the power of living in the present moment. Check out the itinerary for this retreat at club.tonyad.tv/Mongolian retreat. The Magic of Mongolia retreat promises a bewitching brew of spine-chilling tales of the supernatural, everlasting bonds of friendship, gastronomic delights, impromptu serenades, brave adventures, moments that we're going to leave you forever enlightened. Sign up today. Space is limited for only a few heartfelt magical beings, and I'll see you on the other side coming August. I love that. If you haven't tuned into The Who, the Mongolian rock band, I highly recommend them. The Heavenly Universe and The Who. But with that, blessings to you, my energetic beings, and welcome to a tantalizing Thursday. Hopping on a little late, skipping some stones. Cosmic bliss, divine connection to the universe. So while we're waiting for people to hop on or tune into the live stream, even listen to the replay. Again, taking a breath and a pause, climbing into your skin, being embodied. Are you installing the change that you wish to see or noticing the shift in your spiritual energy, your spiritual acumen? There may be a nudge, something tugging at you to really investigate this transformation, feeling it more than being intentional from the oneness, like being in the field. Why? Because it's the universe. The universe is calling, God universe, the divine, whatever you want to call it. So you might be like nudged to really answer the call, pick up the divine operator tuning in. It's a message from that divine sacred space to end officially an old behavior that's kind of held us back, inspiriting our growth, holding us back from having that inspirited growth, even dimming our light. And on the other side, it's a moment of a new transformation, a new beginning, a new divine commitment, maybe something you've choreographed with your higher self, your spirit self, your Sira, along with your heart, on this etheric investment within the inspirited heart. It's an inspirited story. It's larger than the panoramic view, if you will. I would say otherworldly. Part of our mission, our incarnated spiritual mission, our divine gift and purpose. The spiritual action that we actually begin today, or possibly yesterday, late in the evening, it's only successful when it's like spirit to matter, energy to the physical, like really streaming that in, being in the flow, flowing more, and being energetic in this quality of this effervescent etheric energy, the rainbow bridge of spiritual bliss, if you will, the emotional field, and balancing this narrative, the emotional field. So it's when our feelings feel the feels in these harmonics. And the root center being online, so the spiritual connection brings spiritual rooting into the physical empathy, if you will, divine connection. So with that, welcome to today's daily snippet. Yes, I'm going to be working out a little later today. I'm so excited. But again, I am your host. I'm a practicing holistic shaman, medium, and otherworldly life coach, and a subtle energetic surgeon. I'm a reflector by design, so I'm reflecting. I do go by the term holistic shaman medium, which is emerging, a choreography of them all. And my intention is to utilize these indigenous technologies along with the elemental realm, the imaginal realm, into our original divine blueprint to navigate our soul's harmonic through these realms and really so much more. We do have our crown online today, along with the root center and our heart center, kind of doing a little ping pong. it'll navigate us into these realms and dimensions and portals and gateways and the cosmos, and really a lot more. I do offerings, prescriptions, and ritual, which I absolutely love. Just seeing the world through a different set of eyes, the otherworldly kind, to really add to the juice to our main stage container. I really believe rituals are the origin, bringing us back to the original, food for the soul. Our personal medicine, our prime directive, our gift and purpose. Everybody has a gift and purpose, right? So that our light shines even brighter, and seeing the magical being not just within ourselves, but within other people, humanity, and animals, all the things. My name is Tonya D, and welcome to my virtual medicine room. And if you have yet to subscribe to my channels, please do. Heartfelt, YouTube, where you're probably watching me now, my Musing with Tonya D podcast, which has been galactic fun, a divine connection today. That's what's happening for us. The Crown's online as always during the entire season of Pisces, bringing spirit to matter. It's a divine orchestra today. Sounds and light, things in life are being kind of orchestrated by the divine, the universe. It goes back to that saying, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. So you may wish to bring in Ariel, the angelic being of Aries, with Chiron being in Aries, along with Sandalphon, music to our ears, tune into faith. Sandalphon in the arena. With the full moon, it was more about Sandalphon and Metatron. I almost said the Merkaba. But with that, let's give a shout out to the new peeps entering the village. Holla! Grateful for you to join me. Validation, a voice of acknowledgement, and accessing our new friends and guests arriving to the show. Thank you, new subscribers. I hear you, I see you. And also, of course, those of you that have tuned in, joined me since the beginning. Blessings. Takes a village, takes a tribe to really create a community. Gratitude and blessings as always. So thanks for joining in. And also those of you that do tune in and watch the replay later, I do see you. And if you don't mind, of course, hitting the bell button so you're notified when I do tune in, chime in, go live, along with the white rabbit, the white button there. And remember, a comment if you do feel you need a message for your day. Sharing's just another way of paying it forward. A gratitude blessing, a blessing bowl on my desk here. And of course, you could also find me on other social channels, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, chiming in there. Just remember, I am your otherworldly shamanic reflecting assistant, and you are your own healer organically. But sometimes we do need another worldly life coach assistant to get us out of our own magical way, myself included. Sometimes I have energetic hiccups, right? Don't we all? And the daily snippet, what do I muse about every day? Well, the cosmic insights, the planets. Right now, by design, I'm once again following the lunar energies, the moon, through the seasons and the gates, mapping out my own cosmic discrepancies, I guess, or my orchestra. And along with the elements, the four pillars, these by design really are, they show us kind of where we might have a hiccup as well. Along with the subtle energies, the chakras, the energy centers, that's just what I call them. The channels, the pathways, the meridians in the body, even our auric fields, which I think are cleansing right now, doing some own percolation. Monday, I did share some messages from the Fae. Be sure to go back to Monday and tune in. I had a message for almost every day this week, so if you go back. Today we had the glansomer, which is like glamoring, so you can tune into that. Just saying. So with the energy of things really taking shape and forming, coming together in our reality, this is about shapes, whether it's a square, a triangle, circles, a Merkaba, it doesn't really even matter. But what we're creating and things becoming manifest. And as we create this newfound faith, it all comes together. Our life is coming together. So be kind, be in the waters, calm those inner peaceful waters. It does take time. It might take some space to be in the sacred waters. I've been watching actually Wim Hof, if anybody's watched him. That's kind of percolating along with Russell Brand. Pretty curious insights and ideas there. And I can actually bring myself into cold waters energetically without getting in the cold waters. Kind of gives you that rushy feeling, just tuning in on what that feels like. But just knowing what we're manifesting, heartfelt faith in bringing it into this reality. The universe is kind of choreographing a new design here to have faith in our daily world, in our day-to-day. So we're kind of continuing on this journey, moving forward. It's a process too, to really have ultimate faith and trusting and loving the progress and just knowing that the universe really does have our back by design. That's like just having an inner knowing. And how often, I mean, I do it all the time. How often do you have a conversation with the other realm, following through on any heartfelt commitments or by design that you've kind of instigated or choreographed? I'm going to say maybe probably around the full moon, maybe before. We've been doing this for a while, or maybe we're not aware of it, but just be in the flow, loving and trusting the process, because it's integration. All things have to integrate. It's not like you take a pill and it's instantly going to give you the message. Oh my gosh, it's 333. That's awesome. But no need to turn back, halt on the destination or the hesitation. It's time to continue down this inspirited path. Skip to your own tune. It's a day to really manifest the story of our divine spirit in our environment, within our surroundings, whatever that looks like. It's all different for all of us, which is amazing. It's great. Really, it's fantastic. So we are kind of having a new cycle of spiritual growth kind of budding through. If you were to see the seasons through time and space in your life kind of budding at their own time. But really, to access, the key is faith. It's to maintain spiritual faith in this choreography, what we're orchestrating. It's like, I don't know what this looks like really, but I do have inner faith. I do have an inner knowing that the universe galactically juicy has my back, and so should you. So it's time to kind of venture out, go on an adventure out into the unknown, a new crossroads, a new direction, a pathway. It's really calling us out of the closet, if you will, calling us out the front door. The door is opening to be at peace, to go with the flow, patting yourself on the back and just really be proud of how far you've come, right? It's so like we've already come so far, and know that we are moving forward towards something, and knowing also loving the investment, which is yourself, investing in ourselves. That right there is an investment in our own sacred space and our own environment. And time literally flies by when we are in the flow, loving and trusting what we're in the process of creating. Time literally, it flies by. So just a few announcements, of course, today. I do have a new podcast out, Jedi, the ripple effect of a Jedi philosophy with Austin Wells. Tune into that. Musing with Tonya D podcast. You can listen on Apple, Spotify, or just actually organically go to my website, tonyad.tv. Click on the podcast button. And of course, I opened up the show with the event in Mongolia. This is not going to be a retreat of the luxury kind. August of this year, we're going to be traveling to Mongolia, hanging out with some shamans, the indigenous people, for 14 days. So if you're interested in that, be sure to sign up, jump in. Space is limited because it just is. 10 people, inspirited people that are really wanting to map out their divine design and go indigenous. I think we all need this, the origins, myself. On Sundays, I started doing a secret mystery guest, a 4 pillars chart. I used these for years. Not so much for 4 pillars as far as the destiny, kind of astrology stuff, but more for healing aspects. Because once you understand your divine design with these elementals, you can bring them into the physical and kind of map out your trajectory of why something's adversity is coming. There's so much you can see in these charts. So if you'd like to be my mystery guest on my show, just comment below. I do these live in the Rising of the Origins on Sundays. So but for today on the Elemental Highway, hang on, I'm having a little hiccup. Here we go. I know, don't you love it when I have hiccups? So do I. But we've got a young fire tiger of a day. It's kind of like Winnie the Pooh. All that wood, transformation energy. So you're feeling this inner transformation coming out into your day-to-day world. Like we're budding. Young fire is the sun. It's not so much a fire raging out of control. It is rooted in the tiger. But, we do need fire to warm up our day. The tiger, again, fire is rooted. We got a lot of nature. But the tiger is also the birth of the young fire. So that's super exciting. It's lively. Hopefully you're excitable. Maybe you're passionate. Maybe things are starting to get exciting underneath the waters bubbling through. So it's like things around us are feeling more excited, or hopefully that's what I'm hoping for. But all the yin wood is actually a resource for the sun, our big fire day coming to us. These are visions, ideas, innovations, stuff like that. Kindness, being kind, of all things to be kind. Kindness. Our day is being kind of initiated to really take the action. We're being fed. We've got water, water feeding nature. Nature feeds the fire, creating the earth, which is in storage down below the tiger. The hour of the monkey. Actually, the monkey and the rooster are in conflict with our day. Just saying, just so you know. But it's about taking action, making those ideas and visions become real, landing in reality. That's what the earth would be, creating something, producing something after we take the action. That's what the outer the output is. What am I saying? The output. This might be actually building something, a structure. Earth is structures. It's what we identify with, where we belong. It's houses, real estate, stuff like that. Resources from the heavenly realm, bringing it into our day to day world with signs and symbols and just awareness. And the water on the year, again, yin water for a day. That represents kind of like a sprinkle or a splash of water, waking us up, reconciliation, clarity, power, communicating, being in the flow of power. The power is peaceful waters, calm waters. Metal's the pruner. We could use metal again. Water as well. Metal's great. Our wood is rooted. It's not going to be rotted wood. We do need earth. Maybe make a snowman, go to a river, the ocean, moving water's options. In metal, I mean a crystal grid, a stone grid, gold, silver, conduit, trim a tree, stuff like that. Get a bonsai, trim a tree. So again, we got options. Fire would also be a useful tool because we've got so much wood to feed our big fire. But this is be like a calm, soothing fire, a nice crackling fire, sitting indoors by the fire, drinking your tea or your bevy, your beverage. Just taking action, like being out into the world, be seen like the sun, the star that you are. So it's always a great idea to really kind of do a vision quest and also count our blessings, having a blessing bowl that you talk to, even taking a blessing of betrayal and turn it into an optimistic venue. It's kind of like getting a memo of learning and holding faith and continually to walk our talk, be our magic, moving ourselves, excelling towards spirit, even possibly feeling like you are kind of excavating an aspect of your spiritual self, something inside yourself that's coming out of that closet, a part maybe of you that you've kept hidden deep inside, something maybe deep inside that you've actually loved doing, but you've never brought it outside of yourself. You kind of held it in, dimmed your light. So just be aware of your goodness, your greatness, things that have already transpired and moved in your life, and just maybe choreograph more of that in your peripheral or bring it into the physical. Being able to see where the universe has really held us, supported us, and carried us in divine light. You know, it always reminds me of that poem. I can't remember the name, but the footstep poem, maybe that's what it is. I don't know, something like that. But it's really time to hold gratitude for all that we do have and opening a door to those unlimited, endless possibilities. Spirit really is the guiding energy. It comes in a variety of forms. It could be an animal totem, could be an animal, a wild animal of the Wedame. I'm just thinking of the keepers of the wild, the Contemple, the beings that come and hide in the caves and the voices of poetry and being a conduit, the genies and stuff like that. So just really be open to receive, possibly even a feeling, an emotional sensation. Could be having chills or goosebumps, stuff like that. That's spirit messages, right? Call those on at will just so you can know spirit's with you. Time to bring the faith into creation, manifestation, and just notice all the spiritual gifts, the intuitive gifts, the spiritual acumens and messages and all the juice, all the joy. But I would affirm that I'm in a magnificent space and I'm grateful for those divine comforts that I've created with the divine. So if you could like and share, comment below. I am going to have a message for the weekend tomorrow. Join me live probably around, I'm probably going to say 10, 11. It's kind of hard to say. And if this show inspires you in any way, if you could please subscribe again and, just show the universe some gratitude, blessings, and appreciation. So with that, Ashe, and again, I'll see you tomorrow. I will have a card pull, so that's kind of exciting. Blessings.
And we've got so many troubled teens that everyone just throws onto the backboard. I'm sure everyone agree that we just kind of throw our kids to the side if they're troublesome. So being a lightsaber practitioner has a good benefit with helping these kids because it gives them something to do. And that was one thing that stepped up to the board and everything like that. And just how I work with the self-betterment of myself and others, it's nice because the students that I have learn from how I am. Animal overturns a trash can at the park, I'll start picking up stuff, and most of my students will jump right alongside me. So, and the ideal of better yourself to better those around you, it's really as simple as I do a good task, somebody acknowledges it and wants to do it.